Hello everyone, happy evening, a very good evening. I hope and I believe all of you are doing well. First of all, tell me whether I'm audible and visible, everyone. Let me just check here. All right, that's great. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Rahul, for the confirmation. So, here we are to discuss that. What should be the strategy for preparation for the UPSC CMS exam? What should you be focusing on, and how I am going to help you in this journey of cracking your UPSC CMS exam with the Radsynapse app, which is there. Radsynapse app by Dr. Nikita, available on both Android and iOS, right? So let's talk about it, guys. First of all, talking about the UPSC CMS exam pattern. In the current years or the recent years, we have seen that there's a lot of trend for a lot of aspirants applying for the UPSC CMS exam. Right, this was not so prevalent as it is now. I definitely remember that during my time there were very few people who used to give this exam. Like so, recently the trend has increased. There are a lot of people who give this exam, so definitely that means that the competition is more, right? So what is the pattern of the exam that we have is the pattern of the exam is there's paper 1 and there's paper 2. These two papers, these are MCQ based papers. How is the difficulty level of the questions in UPSC CMS exam? It's not, I would not say that it's very easy and straightforward, right? The questions are tricky, especially when you have a lot of questions which have multiple options correct, right? They give you 4 options and they tell you that only 1 and 2 are correct, 1, 3, 4 are correct, right? So that is time consuming, right? So the type of questions that you get in INI-CT exam also. So there are multiple options correct. And what I have seen that the questions that are asked in the UPSC CMS exam, they are directly taken from your reference textbooks. Like, so for example, Harrison for medicine, Bailey and Love for surgery, Datta for OBGY, Ghai for pediatrics, right? So they are directly taken from there, right? The lines copied from there. So what you need to do is, because it's absolutely not possible, right, to read all these reference books in this time that you have. So what should be the plan here is first understand the paper pattern. See, for any exam that you are preparing, the first thing should be knowing and understanding the examiner's mindset behind that exam. How is the pattern, what kind of questions are asked, because that is where you first assess, right, what kind of exam is this. You cannot prepare for any exam without knowing ki iska paper aata kaisa hai, right? So first of all, paper 1 has medicine and peds, which is there. Each paper has 120 questions. 120 questions, this is 250 marks, this is 250 marks, right? So it's like 2.08 marks for each question. Is there negative marking? Yes, there is a negative marking, right? Minus 1/3 for every wrong answer. Okay, so in paper 1, it is medicine and pediatrics. Out of 120 questions, 96 questions is medicine and 24 questions is pediatrics, right? So you can see that medicine has a lot of weightage. Now, when I say medicine, you're right, it has the allied subjects like 1-2 questions from dermatology, then psychiatry, and pharmacology, of course, is a part of medicine. Now, in paper 2, you have surgery, OBGY, and PSM, right? Surgery, OBGY, and PSM. Each of these is 40 questions, 40 questions, and 40 questions, right? So this is what you have in paper 2. What is the duration for each of these? It is 2 hours duration that is given here. Okay, so this is the major subjects which are covered. So your final year subjects along with PSM. When I say surgery, it has 1-2 questions from ENT, ophthal, orthopedics, 1 question here and there from anesthesia as well, right? So the allied subjects are also included there, right? But if you see majorly, these are your 5 major subjects that you have that are asked, and after that you have the interview, the personality test. That's basically the interview, which is for 100 marks, okay, which is for 100 marks. So how much is the total marks out of which you are given the score? Total is 600, right? 500 the MCQ paper 1 and 2 plus 100 is the interview. Okay, so out of 600 marks, you get a score. And what is the cutoff, right? So in the recent years, we have seen that the cutoff for the general category, it is like 403, 405. That is what you have for the general category, right? So is this exam doable? Yes, it is, right? Once you understand the pattern of the exam, it becomes easy to prepare for it. Okay, so that's how exactly I'm going to help you, giving you the right guidance, how you have to prepare. It's not going to be like complete spoon feeding that you would get, just watch the videos in the Radsynapse app and you would crack the exam. More than that, it is guidance and mentorship along with giving you the core concepts and the core topics in each of these subjects. Okay. So now if you go to the Radsynapse app, like I said, which is available on both Android and iOS, now we have a separate UPSC CMS course that we have launched. Okay. Today is the last day for the pre-launch offer, which is there, which is at a minimal price of 1,999 currently. From tomorrow, there's going to be price hike. Students who are already short course subscribers in the Radsynapse app, by using the code UPSC 80, you can get 80% off on this. So hardly at negligible price, you would get the UPSC CMS course, right? So what do you get dedicated for UPSC CMS exam in this course is, first of all the previous year papers from 2019 to 2024, paper 1, paper 2. Right, so basically how many papers? There are 12 papers, and the best part is that we have put these papers as test, right? Not just like you solve in a book or somewhere. So these are like the recall based tests which are there. Okay, so you can give each paper, previous year paper, as a test and see that if you would have appeared for that exam, how much you would have scored. I'll also tell you that when to solve these papers ahead, right? So are the solutions available to all of this? Yes, you have the text solutions available to all the questions, right? The best part about UPSC CMS is they give you the question paper, they release the answer key, you can raise the grievance if there is any controversy or anything, and they re-verify the answer key, and then they tell you that these questions were not counted. Okay, so you will not see that in all the papers there are going to be 120 questions, because few questions were omitted, right? Because the options, the answers were incorrect. Okay, next you have is UPSC CMS PYQ discussion videos, which will be uploaded soon. Right, when soon, that also I'll tell you ahead with the schedule when we are going to upload this. These are not going to be all the PYQs together, we'll do it in phases. So first, this is going to be in the form of mini test, and you will have the discussion video recorded available for that. When, again, I'll tell you ahead. Okay, now then you would see the folders, which are the 5 major subjects: PSM, medicine, surgery, OBGY and pediatrics. Now, in each of these folders, you have the videos which are the short videos and the short extra edge videos, right? I'll also tell you ahead that when you have to watch these videos and how you have to follow these videos, I'll tell you all of that. Okay. Yes. So the short video is there here for these subjects here, right? The 5 major subjects that are included in the UPSC CMS. For anybody who wants more subjects for short, right, then you'll have to take the short course which is there. We have included the relevant subjects here for the UPSC CMS. Okay, so this is what is the content available, the short and the extra edge. The short is the core topics, and then added on to it are the additional topics, right? Because you know that our syllabus is endless, right? It's so vast. So additional topics have been included in extra edge, right? Now this is how the schedule that you should follow, and you can cover your syllabus. Okay, so remember that now from tomorrow, right, now from 7th of May, we are also starting the Pan India live online short classes for NEET PG and FMG students, Anna. So that's for FMG students. The live short classes, we are starting from 7th of May. There are going to be around 2 hours every day live class which is going to be there, right? So we are going to revise the core topics, the short magic book topics together in the live class. Okay, so the UPSC CMS students, you shall also be joining in, right? So for the live classes of the respective subjects, like you will have OBGY coming up on 8th and 9th of May. Okay, let me just quickly show you when do you have your live classes for the 5 major subjects of UPSC CMS. The short will be covered here. Okay, so OBGY on 8th and 9th, then PSM on 15, 16, then medicine on 22, 23, and surgery on 29, 30, and then 6th of June, it is going to be pediatrics. So if you see that, basically weekly you have classes 15, 16, then 22, 23, right? So what you have to do is you have to attend these short classes live. So do not watch in the content that I showed you ki there are these short videos available. So you can skip the recorded videos if you are attending the live class. So you can skip this recorded video and you can watch the live class. Okay, we can do it together in the live class. Okay, so the short will happen live here. Then what you have to do is the short extra edge, right, on 8th of May, the first day, that is, so basically I've given you 1 week for every subject. OBGY ke liye 1 week, then PSM ke liye 1 week, medicine ke liye 1 week. So 1 week target karke try to complete the core topics that are there for UPSC CMS. So by first week of June you are completing that, then the 1 month, 1.5 month that you will have after that, then we can focus on the additional topics and dedicated topics for UPSC CMS. Okay, right? So what you need to do is attend short live. Then once you attend the short live, watch the short extra edge from the recorded video which is available. The next day I shall be uploading the mini test of the PYQs, right? Few selected PYQs. So give the test and then watch the discussion video. Now the rest of the days that you have, right, what you have to do is on the second day, you just solve the OBGY questions of 2019, then the OBGY questions of 2020, 2021, so 2019 to 2024. ऐसे वो सब्जेक्ट के 1 वीक में जब आप OBGY कर रहे हो तो बेसिकली इसमें आप क्या क्या कर रहे हो? You are attending short live, you are watching short extra edge recorded, you are giving the mini test of the PYQ and then watching the recorded video of that test discussion. On the same day when you're giving the mini test of PYQ, you are doing the PYQ of 2019 of that subject. Next day 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 and 2024. Right? The same thing you would be following for all the subjects. Like then will come PSM. So you're watching short PSM live, then you are doing short extra edge on day 1. Right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 days, 1 week for every subject. So how you are dividing the days for these subjects is on day 1, right? You are doing day 1 and day 2. Generally, these are major subjects. So you have short live. Day 1, you are doing short extra edge. Day 2, you are giving the PYQ mini test, then watching the discussion video. Plus on day 2, you are doing the PYQs of 2019 of that subject. Then day 3, you are doing 2020 ka PYQ. Then 2021 ka PYQ, right? Then 2022, 2023, right? And day 7 is 2024, right? So in this 1 month, your primary target is कि short करो, extra edge करो और जो भी PYQs है, फिर उससे related जो extra information होगा, right? When you will solve the PYQs, you will see that some topics have not been covered in short and extra edge, right? The short and extra edge does not guarantee that all the topics will be covered. So you will come across topics that have not been covered. So either you can watch the videos from your primary platform if you have any, or if not, you can go to the reference textbook of that particular subject and you can just read that topic from there, right? Intermittently, I'll keep posting the important tables from the reference textbooks like Harrison's, then Ghai, then Datta, right? We will have another folder where we'll keep adding the important tables of these reference books, right? And few additional topic videos will also be uploaded. All of these updates you'll keep getting on the Telegram group. And also in app notification you will get, right? Once if you have the app, you have downloaded the app, right, you are subscribed to the course, you'll keep getting the information regarding what content is being added in the course. Okay, so this is what is the plan. So 1 week for every subject, and you first focus on the PYQs. Now your live class, the first live class of short for you guys, it is starting on 8th of May, the OBGY. So what do you do from tomorrow? So 2nd of May to 7th of May, again the 6 days that you have. गिव दिस, जो कंटेंट में प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर टेस्ट जैसा है, जस्ट गिव दिस पेपर्स एज टेस्ट, 1 day 1 year का पेपर, both paper 1 and paper 2, right? Just to see that how much you would have scored if you would have given the paper in the year 2019, then 2020 and 2021. What will happen is when you will start solving the papers from 2019, right? First of all, you will see that where you are standing currently, right? Because if you want to go somewhere, it's very important to know that where you are standing currently, right? Out of the 240 questions, how many correct you are getting, right? So when you are solving 2019, then you are solving 2020. So it will help you realize that are there any repeats from 2019? 2021 you'll realize are there any repeats from the previous year. So you'll also be able to assess that how the trend is changing from 2019 to 2024. That will give you a clear idea, right? And every test has solutions attached to it. So keep reading from there. And the most important part, what you can do is, I'll be uploading the PDF of these PYQ tests, right? These will be available attached to the test, right? These will be available attached to the test, just the question papers without solutions, right? Question papers without solutions will be attached to it. So you can download that once you give the test and then you are reviewing, right? You can download the PDF in your device, you can take a printout, and when you are reading the solution, make notes out of it. Okay, very very important. So when you are reviewing, okay, the solution of that, uske notes bana lo, फिर तुरंत उसको रिवाइज कर लो. Okay, once you have made the notes of the first paper, 120 questions, after that immediately revise. What do you do while revising is, you make notes, you revise, and you highlight the important areas. Okay, you highlight the important areas. So this way basically you are getting your material ready for the last minute revision, because when you are going for exam, for any exam, revising these previous year papers is very very important. So when you will make the notes in this PDF, right, of the previous year papers, you are actually concising your material for the last minute revision. So do it from the beginning. Whether you have read these subjects, you have not read these subjects, just give this test, like, you know, the mock test, with logical guessing, whatever you think is the answer, how you would actually solve it in the paper, and see whether your scores are actually improving. Like tomorrow you give 2019, by the time you reach 2024, see whether your scores are improving. What you have to do is revise these papers when you are giving the next paper. Okay, so whatever notes you are making in that PDF which is there of the test paper, revise it before giving the next paper. Okay, that is very very important, because then only you'll be able to realize whether the questions are actually repeated, the topics are actually repeated. Is this clear with everyone? Ash, currently the PYQs are not arranged subject wise, but when you will come here to solve the PYQs, you know, subject wise, so we will be making these mini test again, right, subject wise, ki OBGY 2019 ka test. So on this day when you are giving the test, you will see a separate test of OBGY 2019, then you will have OBGY 2020 ka dedicated wala test, right? So there you would see the test which are subject wise, subject wise. Currently it is like your real exam. Okay, Saurabh, so this is for the students who are dedicatedly preparing for the UPSC CMS, right? For the students, you know, whose primary focus is AIIMS or NEET PG, पहले आप वो कर लो क्योंकि ये exam फिर जुलाई में है. You can focus on this in the last month, ठीक है, after your NEET PG exam. For the students, like, you know, there are a lot of FMG students also who have currently passed the exam and they are eligible for this exam. The students who are not eligible for NEET PG AIIMS but they are eligible for this UPSC CMS exam, so those students should dedicatedly follow this timetable. Otherwise, the NEET PG AIIMS students, please stick to your timetable itself. Okay. Good question, Tejaswani. So if by any chance you miss any of the live class due to any reason, all the live classes are available as recorded videos. You can watch them later as well, as many times as you want. You get the PDF of the class also, the blank PDF, the annotated PDF, both, right? You can get those PDFs, you can get their printouts, you can make your own notes, or you can just read from annotated notes, whatever suits you the best. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about the schedule of the Pan India online short class, which is starting from 7th of May in this session. right, I'll take a dedicated live session for that, where I'll be talking about the short live classes, what is the schedule and how we are going to do that. Okay, so this is dedicated for the UPSC CMS. The subscription. Okay, so one good question. The subscription that you are taking for the UPSC CMS course, that is valid till 21st of July, right? Your exam is on 20th of July. So basically till your UPSC CMS exam till 21st of July, it is valid. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions about the course? Again, a reminder that we have the pre-launch offer which is there for the UPSC CMS course. The pre-launch offer is ending today, that is 1st of May. From tomorrow, there will be price hike, right? So, please make sure that if you are giving UPSC CMS exam, you make the best of this opportunity, because we are going to have price hike from tomorrow. So this is a plan. First in this week, right? That is the 6 days that you have. You can start today as well if you want. Solve the 2019 to 2024 papers as it is. Get the PDF and then you make the notes, right? Making notes is something which is very important. Don't be lazy there, okay? Because you cannot keep revising from the app again and again. If you have the consolidated, concise notes at one place, that's how you can revise later, right? So utilize these 6 days for that, to understand the UPSC CMS exam pattern. कि पेपर आता कैसा है, कौन से लेवल का आता है, कौन से टॉपिक्स, मेडिसिन में कौन से टॉपिक्स आ रहे हैं, सर्जरी में कौन से आ रहे हैं. फिर उसके बाद लाइव क्लास अटेंड करो, शॉर्ट एक्सट्रैच करो, पीवाईक्यू मिनी टेस्ट दो, और फिर वो सब्जेक्ट के पीवाईक्यू सॉल्व करो. सो ये वन मंथ में बेसिकली आपका ये टारगेट होना चाहिए कि वॉट एवर हैव बीन द पीवाईटीज, दोज आई हैव मास्टर्ड. ओके. E-library is accessible in this course. Yes, we shall make e-library accessible to the UPSC CMS subscribers as well. Okay. Okay, Rahul, any other queries? Where can we get the PDF? Okay, PDF of which? The test or the test or the class? Naval Kishore, we have already done that, like not the video, but we have done, the controversies that we had in the answer key. I posted it on the Telegram group for the RUHSMO exam. Any other queries? Okay. Where do you get the PDFs? Okay, so for the videos, once you go into the folder which has a video, for every video, you will have the option of the watch and you will have the option of PDF, right? There is PDF 1, there is PDF 2, there is annotated PDF, and there is blank PDF. So attached to every video, respective video, there is going to be the PDF. Similarly, attached to the test, once you give the test, वहाँ पे आएगा एक solution PDF करके लिख के आएगा, but actually it's not going to have the solution PDF will not have the text solution exactly. Right, because I want you to make the notes by yourself in that. So I'll just upload the question paper ka PDF there. Or if you want, I'll just upload the separately the PDF of the previous year papers, the test paper separately, so that you can get the PDF separately for those test papers as well. Anna, we do not have a new book of the short. It's the one that we had previously, the Magic Book 5.0. Right, that's the same book that we have for the short. The live classes that we would be doing, it would have some extra topics over and above the short, right? So again, you will get the PDF in app available. You can download that and you can print that. Okay. The schedule for short, I'll be discussing in another session, right, in a day or two, another live session where we will be discussing dedicated for the short online classes. Right. I hope everybody is clear. at least for this 1 month, what the UPSC CMS students have to do. Your primary target is mastering the PYTs and making the notes of those so that you can revise it along with your short and extra edge from your core, right? And as and when I'll be uploading the extra topic videos as well, or the tables, like I said, I'll keep you posted on Telegram group and in app as well. Okay, you'll get a notification there, right? So that was from my side, guys, for the UPSC CMS students. I hope that gives you a sigh of relief and a positive head start to your preparation. It is not as difficult as it seems. Remember, everything seems difficult until it is done, right? You do it the right way and you can crack any exam. Okay, so just do it the right way. Follow the strategy that I've told you, because that is what is going to give you an extra edge in your UPSC CMS exam. Okay. Right? All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I'll see you again soon. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Keep studying, keep revising, keep synapsing, and keep winning. Thank you.